baby, my Valentine. Yeah, now you do make you a temperature day. If you leave me a good, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. My love is the thought of me. I am so obsessed. I want to never need it. Make us see love. Give me love. Make a bad man. I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con, they carry for my head every night. Now you I want it. No, 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 don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, no, yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. Your body, they make I see you. Now you where they got my fancy. Don't they do me, I give banky. Oh, no, 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 no. Or should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it spend my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need to make a look pity. You won't make a sing to me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body bad can make you for Ghana. Here, dance for me, baby, pana. Come and give me show.
Welcome and thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports as we get ready to go with our Saturday night presentation. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the Orlando Magic. Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Fred VanVleet, a first-time All-Star in 2021, said of his journey, quote, "It's like a movie storyline, just scratching and clawing, all the work and the sacrifices. I'm always going to have this great perspective that allows me to navigate differently and helps me succeed." Brian?
Allie, his toughness and IQ, a big factor for them. Thanks for that. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Raptors. Here in the early going, they're in 8th place. And, of course, Orlando, 6.5 games back.
Well, for the Raptors, I really think they've been hit and miss thus far. I mean, they are a playoff-level team, but are they championship level? Probably not.
This has been the thought all along. They have enough to compete night in and night out, but they're not taking 4 out of 7 from a top team in this league. No way.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. Suggs is out there with Franz Wagner. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then there's Banchero, and it's Bull in at the 4. And for Toronto, Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. And it's VanVleet in at the point. A crucial time of year for a lot of teams, Smitty, deciding whether to go all in on the playoff chase or look ahead to next season.
I don't know, B.A. For me, it's all about trying to make the playoffs and win a championship. Yes, you can still keep an eye on the future when you're trying to win.
Here's Suggs. Here's Banchero. Pass to Wagner. Fires the 3. Rebound by VanVleet. On offense, here come the Raptors. Three-pointer. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's a very controlled dribble from Fred. Doesn't need to get to the rim. He can just stop and pop.
Here's Suggs, guarded by Van Vliet. Oh, Siakam with the block. Good work there as it goes. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Siakam for three. And he buries his first look.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
And Caro no good.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Wagner, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
I think what you love about Pascal Siakam, he never stops working on his game, and he's self-motivated. And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
Shoot 2.
First one falls. Man, that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
B.A., he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
Siakam hits them both. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Suggs. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Pass to Carter. To stop the run. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them away.
Siakam, no good. The Magic have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Here's Suggs. Now Carter. He's covered by Siakam. And he gets that one.
Got to give a lot of credit to Wendall. He moves well without the ball, gets to the right spot, and has great hands.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Suggs. Rebound by the Raptors. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
And so here is Orlando. The Raptors making their last shot. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Van Vliet. And now the Raptors on the break. From behind the arc. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Pass to Bowl. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Van Vliet. That one is off. And Orlando will come the other way. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
Honestly, they were just outclassed in that one. We thought it would be a tough night for them, and it was.
Ugly, ugly display. I thought they'd be more competitive, but I was wrong.
Now the Raptors with it. They're on an 18-6 run. Siakam for 3. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Orlando calls timeout. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece into a championship-level team.
Checking out the leaderboard, here are the most prolific small forwards over the last 10 games. Fourth, OG Anunoby, and of course Franz Wagner.
And these are some of the most dangerous players in the league, just capable of getting hot and taking over a game in the blink of an eye.
The small forward position is traditionally a lot of scoring from that position. These fellas carry on that tradition.
On the wing, Suggs. Tipped away. He shoots it. And another basket for Toronto. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Toronto.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And how about their shot blocking tonight? I mean, creating doubt every time the ball goes up. But they're there lurking.
And it's Toronto with another.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Wagner, coming off a 16-point game against Cleveland. And Banchero gets it to go.
I mean, 6'10", about 250, Banchero imposing his will inside.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, down big, you gotta find a way to generate easy offense. Getting into the paint is step one. Like a matador, ole! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Wagner, following the bucket by the Raptors. Here's Banchero. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Clock is at 3. And it's Wagner missing.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Siakam. Bull grabs the board.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Banchero. To the inside. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Suggs. Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and back in the seats. This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Wagner, right side. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
The Magic have got 6 of 14 in so far. Inside. And it's slammed in by Carter.
An explosive big man, Wendall Carter Jr., exciting around the rim.
Here's Trent. There's the drive. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Even though he was dealing with a taller defender, he got big and got the job done.
The Magic have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Anthony with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against Cleveland.
Yeah, what about his work on the glass? I mean, he was an all-around contributor to a winning effort.
So both teams making some changes here. To Wagner. And here's Harris outside. Buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so here is Toronto. 15-point game. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
No one was surprised last year when they won their season series against this team. And most people expect this to be a repeat of that, too.
They just seem to match up very well whenever they play these guys. You can tell they have a ton of confidence.
Young misses.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Now Anthony. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Bo. Pass to Banchero. And here's Wagner for 3. And Young pulls it down.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. Harris passes to Anthony. Now here's Wagner, guarded by Young. Anthony outside. Over Hernan Gomez. And once again off the mark by Orlando. Here's Young. Young missing again. And here's Anthony. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Pass to Banchero. And there's the drive. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
He will muscle his way down the lane. Watch out when Banchero comes tumbling by.
Young can't hit.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Wagner on the wing. Launches it. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
They get it again. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. And the Raptors lead by 18.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Down low. Here's Anthony. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And Toronto calls time here. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Lead outside, shoots over Hampton. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Van Vliet's got 15.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred Van Vliet has earned his spot in the league. The sixth man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
Rebound by Bamba. 2 minutes left. Well, the Magic shooting 43% to get this one underway. To the paint. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Van Vliet. 15 points in the game. Well, Smitty, Van Vliet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard. A multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred Van Vliet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
And Orlando has possession. The Raptors making their last shot. Hampton's shot is good.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
1:14 left to play in the first. Here's Van Vliet. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Here's Hampton. To the inside. Here's Ross. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, you know that Ross can throw it down. Nice one right there.
The Raptors shooting at around 59%. Their offense is clicking right now. Out of bounds, it'll be Orlando's ball. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
There's 53 seconds left now in the first quarter. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Hampton. Pass to Ross. Harris with it. From downtown, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. They lead by 11.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Bamba finds Harris.
Raptors foul. Koloko. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Orlando. Gary Harris. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Harris. And Harris drops them both. Here's Toronto with the ball. 11-point game. Here's Van Vliet. Drills the baseline jumper. Van Vliet's got 19 points.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Ross with it. Hernan Gomez there. 2 on the clock. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And the 3-ball has been huge in building this lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Please give a big round of applause.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
The Magic shooting around 50% of the game so far.
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. A lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
On the court for the Magic, we've got Mo Bamba. Terrence Ross is out there with Chuma Okeke. Then it's Gary Harris, and it's Fultz in at the 1 spot. And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs.
Free throw drops for Harris. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, can be a nightmare for the opponent.
Trent against Fultz. To the middle. It's stolen by Birch. Here's Trent. Drives to the hoop. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going. He's impossible to slow down.
Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Anthony comes in for Ross.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer, Grant.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, B.A. A bit of a streaky shooter overall. I would like to see him round out his inside game to find new ways to score if his shot isn't there.
Carter can't get it to go. Toronto has gone 7 of 9 from 3-point range so far. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch them build.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Barnes, it's good.
I'll say this, if Barnes' range extends to there, watch out.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Okeke. Rebound by the Raptors. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Banton. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Anthony against Trent. Pass to Okiki. The 3. Drains the triple. Okiki's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
And yep, it's good. And the Raptors lead by 14.
Showing the grit, Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
Here's Anthony. Birch with some nice D.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Here's Anunoby. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Anunoby's got his second basket of the game.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Harris on the wing. The 3-ball. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
For Toronto, they've got 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Trent goes in.
Nimble drive by Gary Trent Jr., working his way to the look he wants.
And here are the Magic now, down by 15. Now here's Fultz. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Incidentally, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA, they take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Toronto calls timeout. Switch here. Siakam's checked in. Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Harris. That one falls for Carter.
With Wendell Carter Jr., you love the do-it-all ability, the understanding of the game.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time while I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
Now here's Anthony. Yes, it's good.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Here's Siakam. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Siakam's got 15.
Can beat you from mid-range as well. Siakam adding more nuances to his game every year.
Carter, a screen on Trent. Three-pointer, Anthony. Banton pulls it in. For Toronto, they've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Here's Siakam going inside. And then Siakam with the jam.
Defensively, you can't let Siakam get all the way to the rim. That's automatic.
Anthony with it. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Pass to Wagner. Got a piece of it. And they're running. Here's Banton. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Orlando has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Three-pointer, Anthony. Offensive rebound. Here's Banchero. He's guarded by Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Anthony. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Pass to Banton. Driving inside. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now here's Anunoby. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Wing shot on the way. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Siakam's got 6 here in the quarter.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
And the Magic call time here. Checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Anthony. And some of the best NBA defenders of late. The steals leaders among shooting guards the last month. Second, Gary Trent.
And those steals haven't come just by accident. They've gotten them through the effort they're willing to expend on the defensive side of the ball.
You'll never find any of those guys sitting back and letting their guard down for a single moment. That's for sure. They're out there looking for every opportunity to make an impact defensively.
For Orlando, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Up top, Fultz. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. It's stolen by Trent. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Banton. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
They set the pick. Here's Suggs. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Siakam gets doubled. Here's Anunoby. And a nice finish on the layup. Anunoby's got 6.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Pass to Banchero. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Fred VanVleet.
He hasn't been as sharp as we're used to seeing in the last 10 games. You can tell in his passing. His assists are down. Even the simple passes look hard for him. Maybe he can get his groove back tonight.
Fultz with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Shot from 12, and there are the Magic with another bucket. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. To Banchero. 6 to shoot. Driving in. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
I mean, you talk about it factor. Banchero's got it, man. What a move. Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker. Not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach. He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Here's Banchero. 6 points for him. Pass to Suggs. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one. Grant, you watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane. We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Toronto calls timeout.
You want a free t-shirt, so let's get loud. Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, U16. Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, U16.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Boucher's checked in for Barnes. Porter Jr. comes in for Anunoby. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Banton. Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Siakam. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Here's Suggs. Knocks it loose. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Van Vliet. It's hauled in by the Magic. Pass to Suggs. Back to Ross. Over Boucher. Nice shot by Ross.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Here's Van Vliet. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now. Orlando has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. The shot by Hampton, no good. Toronto shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. The Magic making a switch here. Harris is checked in. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Now here's Ross. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Bull. Shot on the wing. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Here's Hampton. Harris outside. There's the triple. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
3-pointer, Van Vliet. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
The revenge triple loves seeing Fred VanVleet come right back at him.
Here's Hampton, guarded by Van Vliet. Pass to Ross. 3-pointer. And again, hits Orlando with a 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. 1:06 left in the half. Here's Bull. Over Boucher. Offensive board. For 3, here's Harris. Goes up again. Unable to get that one. Siakam with the defensive effort. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
The coaches have to love when Pascal Siakam gets in a scoring groove. He's capable of making a big impact on the scoreboard.
Here's Hampton. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Goes up on the wing. Boucher, no good. And the Magic shooting really well here in the second quarter. 54%. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hampton's shot is good.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Van Vliet misses. Now Harris. He's got 16. Here's Ross. And And Orlando again with the bucket.
Terrence Ross with the nice bucket. His offense is coming around nicely.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you gotta have some real nerves to hit that shot.
Coaches always talk about closing quarters strong. Can't do it much better than that.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Raptors out in front. They lead by 18. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Howdy, folks, and without further ado, now's a great time to check in with other games currently in progress. The Jazz are in a close one against the Portland Trail Blazers. That has been a good one, still close in the third quarter.
Love the action in that one so far. Might be tight all the way until the end, Ernie.
All right, and shifting gears to our current matchup, it's been a rough one so far for the Orlando Magic.
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride home.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred VanVleet.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
VanVleet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Anunoby. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. Anunoby's got 9.
OG Anunoby matching threes. Just a solid, steady player who continues to improve.
Pass to Wagner. And the bucket is good. 9 points in the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense. That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes, he went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Suggs. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night. You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
That's good from Siakam. Siakam hits them both. The Magic have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Suggs, guarded by VanVleet. Sinks that one from the post. VanVleet's got 27.
3 straight to begin this half. couldn't have drawn it up any better.
And a fast break now for the Raptors. And he makes it.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Suggs. Poke loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. And taking a glance now at the league's best shot-blocking small forwards over the past month. 4th, OG Anunoby.
These are some of the most athletic, relentless defenders in the league. They'll do whatever it takes to interfere with each and every shot.
They use their athleticism, but also we have to look at they have a high basketball IQ on the defensive end. A lot of their blocks come from the help side.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here he goes, and he dunks it down.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make, they are executing.
Orlando calls timeout.
It's time for your first time through, everyone. Come on and make some noise. Great work from your north side.
Orlando has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Suggs. Count that bucket. Suggs has got his second basket of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. He's not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Anunoby. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Banchero. Ooh, poked away. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's good. Bull. 12 points for him.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
And then Siakam with the jam.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Bull, and there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Young, he's checked in for Toronto. Banton comes in for Trent. And a change for the Magic. Okiki's checked in for Bull. Here's Banchero from deep. Hits the three-pointer. Banchero's got 9.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Young. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 6 assists now in the game. The ball's knocked loose. Here comes Toronto on the push. Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Suggs. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Over Van Vliet. Suggs, no good.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Young attacking, and Young slams it in.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
For Orlando, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Wagner outside. No good on the shot. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Here's Young. And it's Toronto with another.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Orlando has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Wagner outside. They need this. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Shoots from the baseline. Barnes. Great positioning on the putback.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Magic shooting around 53%, a nice number. And here's Wagner. 9 points in the game. Here's Banchero. To the paint. Carter can't get it to go.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, BA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
And he makes a first.
Though he's still polishing the skill set, Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
And the Raptors making a change here. Birch is checked in. Both good from the line that time.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Orlando shooting around 45% since the break. Anthony outside. Screen by Bamba. And another miss by Orlando.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Anunoby. Off target on the outside leaner.
No one around him. He makes the shot harder than it has to be.
High arcing shot. They get it back. Here's Bamba. Out to Harris. Bamba, a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Harris. Tipped. Right side Young. And again, Toronto no good.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Back to Akiki. Tries to snap the cold streak. Toronto grabs the miss. Van Vliet's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Van Vliet's got 31 points.
This coaching staff has the utmost confidence in Fred Van Vliet, and he's really cooking tonight.
Fultz against Van Vliet. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And a quick look at how the Toronto Raptors schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll be facing Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. And then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for their matchup with Orlando, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
And the basket is good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Orlando has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Fultz passes to Bamba. There's the block.
Showing signs of being a high-level defender. Anunoby can guard multiple positions and challenge shots.
Here's Banton. And there are the Raptors with another bucket. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Toronto.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. We credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Clock at 4. Three-pointer, Anthony. Rebound by the Raptors.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Yep, that one goes. He's got 19. Well, the Magic's shooting about 47%. A nice number. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Here's Bamba. He can't get that one to fall. And Toronto will come the other way. Here's Banton. The putback. It's good on the putback. Birch has got 4 points in the quarter.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip in.
And Orlando has possession. Outside Fultz. Pass to Anthony. Back to Fultz. Just 4 to shoot. Tipped away. And for the Raptors, they're shooting at around 66%. They're on fire. Van Vliet. And he converts the layup. Van Vliet's got 33.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Van Vliet against Fultz. Anthony outside. Back to Fultz to end the run. And he nails the jumper. Fultz has got 6 points.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
To the inside. And it's Harris with the rebound. And the Magic shooting just 26% in the third. Pass to Bamba. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal.
It's going to go on Kim Birch.
14 foul. Shooting for Orlando. Mo Bamba. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Orlando making some changes. Bowl, he's checked in for Akiki. Ross comes in for Anthony. And Hampton is subbed in for Fultz. Bamba hits them both. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
They get it again. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Pass to Bowl. Back to Hampton. Bamba, a screen on Van Vliet. Inside, and it's Bamba finishing strong.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely, even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And the basket by Van Vliet.
That mid-range jumper is something Van Vliet's developed. It is money.
A minute 39 left in the third. That's tipped. Harris outside. From behind the arc. Good. That's his fifth bucket in 9 attempts.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Here's Hampton. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Pass to Harris. Lets it go from deep. Here's Bamba. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his second personal foul. 15th foul. At the line for the Magic, Mo Bamba taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Trent, he's checked in for Porter Jr. Bamba hits them both.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
1 minute left in the third. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Now here's Ross. 9 points in the game. Harris outside. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Assist goes to
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
And I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Corner shot. And he slams it in one-handed.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
35 seconds left in the third. The three from Bamba. Toronto grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Harris outside. Boucher against Ross. And stolen by Boucher. Pass to Trent. 3 seconds left. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Raptors out in front, just dominating this one. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The Raptors shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Fourth quarter on the court for the Magic. They've got Chuma Okeke. Wagner is out there with Mo Bamba. Then it's Hampton, and it's Ross in at the 2. And Smitty, in the NBA, we know that coaches are often the fall guys. But when you see players saying, "Coach wouldn't let me be me," too easy?
Well, I think you have to take it case by case. The one thing I would say, everybody has to be a pro in organizations. Those are the organizations and individuals that usually succeed.
Here's Hampton following the bucket by the Raptors. Driving to the basket. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Here's Benton. Baseline jumper. It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic shooting a solid 47%. To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Yeah, and you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
And it's the Magic with the ball. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Ross. Knocked loose. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Birch, he's checked in for Toronto. Clock at 6. Here's Okeke. Mamba, the pass to Wagner. And the 3 off target. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pulls up, high post. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Down low. It's tipped. Here's Benton. Over Ross. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Hampton. Benton pulls it in. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Birch. He's off on that one. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Here's Hampton. Pass to Wagner. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Here's Flynn. And another basket for Toronto.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Hampton. Pass to Bamba. Offline with a 3. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Shoots. Boucher, no good.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Shots blocked, and they recover it. They get it back. Toronto shooting incredibly well, 63%, and really making their shots count. And it's good. 2 points. He's got 25.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Okeke. Now here's Bamba. Wide open look. The shot by Hampton, no good.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Here's Benton. The shot from the low post is good.
But they're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive boards in the second half, racking up a ton of second chance points.
It's Ross on the wing. The 3 is up. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
When he gets a good look at the basket, Ross has no problem drilling a 3.
The Raptors have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Flynn. Rebound by the Magic.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Here's Hampton. And the layup is good off the glass. Hampton's got 4 points this quarter.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Pass to Birch. Over Wagner. Here's Benton. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Ross for three. And again, hits Orlando with a three. For Toronto, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Here's Flynn. Offensive rebound. Shoots over Hampton. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Hampton. Fires the three. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got 4 rebounds now. And Toronto calls time here.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Raptors Youth Dance Team. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Raptors Youth Dance Team.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Fred VanVleet.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
I mean, they knew that coming off 2 straight losses, they had to change their strategy. Giving him room to shine was part of that, and he did not disappoint. The Raptors have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Batten can't get it to go. Orlando has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Oh, a clear look for Ross. Oh, a special move before that shot.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
Here's Batten. Three-pointer, no good.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second. This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Porter. And the Raptors miss again. Here's Orlando. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Here's Ross. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And attention has been given to the interactions between fans and the players. Smitty, sometimes it feels more chippy than in years past.
I totally agree, B.A., and I think what happens is fan interaction is getting way out of hand. They have to understand it's just a game. It's getting too personal.
And Toronto calls time here.
It's coming your way, man. Here they are, your North Side Blues.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Birch. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Now Fultz. A clear look for Bamba. And that one's long.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Here's Porter. And again, no good by Toronto. Orlando has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Ross for 3. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Here's the 3. Flynn's shot is off.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Pass to Benton. Shoots over Hampton. Here's Birch. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Looking to get back on track. And And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the play-in tournament has been a success. But some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Granted, kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
The first free throw is good. Recently, we've seen a few super teams put together. But it hasn't always been an automatic recipe for success, Smitty.
Well, B.A., a lot of times you see those super teams on paper. It's all about execution on the floor. And the biggest factor that sometimes hampers super teams is health. And that could be a big factor in upsetting your plans.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's Benton. Pass to Flynn. Over Fultz. The kick out to Young. They get the rebound. Tries yet again. And it's laid in by Birch. Birch has gotten 4 this quarter.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
To the inside. Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when 1 will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. And that one hits the back iron.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Here's Flynn. The rebound by Bamba.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Pass to Fultz. Back to Hampton. Launches it. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Fultz has got 4 assists now tonight.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Here's Flynn. Birch down low. Covered by Bamba. Here's Young. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got his 16th rebound on the night. And here's Fultz. To the paint. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Outside Fultz. Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, B.A., this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
Now here's Ross. Pass to Hampton. 1:51 left to play in the fourth quarter. To the inside, Okiki. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
And here's Birch. The shot. It's hauled in by the Magic. Ross has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Bamba. For 3. No luck on that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Raptors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Fred VanVleet.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Now here's Ross. And again, hits Orlando with a three.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Toronto calls timeout.
If you want a free shirt, you need to be a super fan, and that means bringing all the noise you've got right now.
He's checked in for Fultz. There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Benton. And down it goes. 2 points.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And here are the Magic now. Following the bucket by the Raptors. Here's Bamba. The shot off that time. Burks with some nice D. 20 feet out. The rebound by Bamba. Here's Hampton, guarded by VanVleet. Here's Hampton. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.